Hi everyone, my name is Olabisi. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I'd like to show you exactly how I was able to retrieve my MTN SIM while living in the UK. So when I lost my SIM, I was stressed because the SIM was linked to my banking apps. I've got loads of contact on it, especially on my WhatsApp, and it would mean so much to me to lose that SIM. And I was also stressed because I thought I had to wait till I go back to Nigeria before I can retrieve it. But no, it was super easy, and I thought to share with someone else who might need the information. And just a quick disclaimer before I proceed that this video is not sponsored by MTN. It's just me sharing my personal experience. Also, MTN's requirement might change over time, so it's best to just follow the instructions they've sent to you when you reach out to them. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing I wanted to confirm was if my SIM was still active. And then I remember that last year I subscribed for the MTN Keep My SIM plan, which gave me the comfort that my SIM will still be active. And so if you're a Nigerian diaspora, I think it's worthy that you look into this plan because, yeah, it gives you the comfort that your SIM will not be sold out to someone else because MTN mentioned it in one of the emails that unused SIM are recycled after a given time. So yeah, I think and it's not so expensive. It's just about less than 2,000 naira that I did the yearly subscription. So yeah, I think you should also look into that if you've not done that already. So the next thing I did was to send an email to MTN to let them know that I've lost my SIM and I'm not in Nigeria at the moment, and to confirm if someone can retrieve the SIM on my behalf. And it doesn't have to be a complex email, just something simple, just like what this is what I sent to them. Just tell them what it is, and trust me, I was expecting a lot of back and forth, but that didn't happen. MTN responded to me the next day with clear instructions on the requirements and what needed to be done. And so you can just go ahead and reach out to them quickly before they recycle the same card. So from MTN's response, they've listed four required documents. The first is a valid ID, which in this case can be NIN or international passport. Secondly, they've requested for an affidavit by court or notary public from the UK, where you are currently residing. So alternatively, they've said that you can visit the ECMS portal, which is the one I eventually did because it was cheaper. So thirdly, they've asked for the SIM pack or an affidavit to state that you no longer have the same pack. And they mentioned that the same affidavit you've used for retrieval can be used for that. You can just state that there. Then lastly, application letter with indemnity clause. So those are the four documents they require. And like I mentioned earlier, they've shared the samples, so it makes it easier. So the most interesting one to me is the ECMS portal because um, it cost me less than 2,000 naira. Whereas if I had to do the affidavit here in the UK, the last I checked was about £70. And if you convert that to naira, that's over 100,000 naira. So you get what I mean. And so that was that was the most interesting thing. So for the portal, when the link is shared, and then when I clicked on it, it asked me several information which I filled in. I uploaded my ID and my signature. I submitted it on a Sunday and paid, and I got that sent to my email on Monday. The next day it was approved and sent to my email. So I responded to MTN, and they've said that I can put all those documents in one PDF and send back to them. So they've noted that the person that wants to act as your proxy that would collect on your behalf must be an MTN SIM holder and must also not have collected SIM as a proxy for someone in the past 90 days. So all of this information would be in the email. So once I sent that back to MTN, they responded to me that I should state the MTN office my proxy will be collecting from. So there's a link to show you the MTN store locations. So once you state that in the email, and I sent it to them, they confirmed is approved. They responded to me that my proxy, that's in this case that was my sister, has needs to go to the selected store with the printed copies of all those documents, and then I also just told her to go with her NIN, just in case. And that was it. Voila. All of this took time because, yeah, sometimes I didn't have time to respond to them. Some of the documents took a while for me to respond, but I trust that with the way it all went, this should happen within 2 to 3 days, yes, because their responses were so swift. And then that was me, got my MTN SIM back. And lastly, just before I go, they mentioned that once the SIM has been retrieved, I should mention to my proxy to recharge, do an active transaction on that SIM just to reactivate it. So thank you for watching. If this video was of any help to you, please like and share with others who might need it.